I'm so happy to be here with you guys, man. The Megacruise, partying like motherfuckers out here in the Pacific. God bless you, man. I love it, man, because comics don't party anymore, man. They used to party hard. Now they just, after the show, they watch movies about people who do party hard, right? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't want to watch The fucking Hangover. I want to wake up with one. I'm going on the Megacruise. Let's have a good time. Because you guys are going to be my favorite drinking buddy on this cruise, right? We all have that one friend always up for a cocktail, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm missing my buddy in Jersey. I was going, hey, Rip, what time do you want to start drinking on Saturday? He'll go Thursday. That's a good drinking buddy right there, right?
Loser!
What's that?
Wow.
He's a loser!
No, he starts drinking on Thursday for Saturday.
No.
But thanks for putting a dyslexic in the front. I appreciate that. We're going to have a beer after the show. I don't care what day of the week it is. It's going to be all right. But now I'm a beer drinker and I love cheap beer. Where's my cheap beer drinkers in the house? What are you drinking down there?
Bud Light.
Bud Light. Perfect, right? No problem, right? I know these craft beers are very popular. They're not for me, okay? And if you like Bud Light, that's fine. Don't come up to me and do that dilly-dilly shit to me, okay? Yeah, if you're a grown man, don't say fucking dilly-dilly. I'll karate chop you with my cock, I swear to God. I like Miller Lite, Bud Light's fine. You're drinking that your whole life, guys, right? No problem. Then one weekend, a buddy comes up and goes, oh, dude, that's bullshit beer. Let's go to the bar. I'm going to buy you a couple of Blue Moons. No, don't do it. That shit will change you. Now you're drinking Blue Moon every weekend. A month later, your bank account's empty. You're walking around with a neck beard and a fucking man bun.
No saddle horns.
That's right. Craft beer is fertilizer for a man bun, okay? I'm not drinking a fucking glass of oatmeal and fermented lawn clippings with a hint of hipster jizz for fucking $12.50 a glass, all right? Get me a fucking Bud Light and relax a little bit, right? Now 6 months later, you're driving around in a Prius with a Vote Bernie bumper sticker, listening to Imagine Dragons. On your way to a Kickstarter campaign for a gluten-free vape shop. I'm gluten-free! I'm GMO-free! You're an asshole, that's what you are, okay? Hey, I'm gonna live forever! No, you're not. You know who's gonna live forever? Keith Richards is gonna live forever, right? Dude is 175 years old, he's still out rocking like a motherfucker, right? You think Keith Richards cares if the catering at a Stone show is gluten-free? He's like, give me a bottle of Jack Daniels and some black tar heroin. I'm gonna play tumbling dice right now. That's a real rock star right there, man. Yeah, so drink up, have a good time. And if you don't drink, that's fine. Just don't preach to me, right? I don't like that shit, man. I had a friend, yeah, because some people are miserable drunks. I'm a miserable sober.
Yes.
Yeah, I had a friend go, hey, Don, you should quit drinking. At least I don't wake up with a headache every morning. I'm like, I don't either. I'm a comedian. I sleep till 12:30 in the afternoon. I beat the system, motherfucker. Or go get me 6 Miller Lights, bitch. Because there's a lot of things that could give you a headache in the morning, right? A lot of things. Being married a long time.
That's number one.
Right? Okay, I feel your pain, people. Having children.
Oh, yeah.
Going to a job that doesn't appreciate you and doesn't pay you the right way. Those things give you a headache. They don't recommend rehab for that, do they? No, because you'd sound like a total dick if you were sitting next to somebody with real problems, right? Imagine you go, hey, dude, what are you in for? You go, yeah, I'm a fucking hopeless alcoholic. What about you? Yeah, I'm divorced twice. I got 3 kids. I'm putting them through college, paying alimony, and I'm doing telemarketer work right now.
Oh.
You're going to be in here for a while, bro. You should have been an alcoholic. You would have been out of here in 90 days, man. So keep drinking. Another one of my buddies goes, you don't have to drink, just have energy drinks all night. It's like liquid cocaine. No, it's not. I don't know anybody who drank a can of Monster and then told a perfect stranger their entire life story, got a nosebleed, and had to call everybody and apologize that they were at the party with the night before. I never saw somebody pour a Monster energy drink over a CD case and try to chop it up into lines with a razor blade. You never met anybody living under a bridge. Go, hey, dude, what happened? I lost my job, my family, my house. What happened? Smoking crack? No. Vanilla mean bean. Yeah, that shit'll fuck you up, man. That's why a lot of people are smoking weed now. Where's the weed smokers in the house? 3 people? Holy shit. That's it? You guys are mostly from Cali, aren't you? A lot of you guys?
Oregon.
From Oregon. You got the legal weed up there.
Yeah.
Did you keister a little bit of it? Be honest.
I did not.
You did not?
There was a dog.
There was a dog.
There was a dog.
You put the dog in your ass? What happened?
It hurt.
Yeah, let the dog eat the weed, then I'll put the dog in my ass.
You know,
I don't know how you got through the x-ray machine, but God bless you.
I don't have to. I'm
By
in
the
a
way,
wheelchair.
sir, she's a keeper, so hold on to that. Why is it legal in some states in America and not legal in others? Does that make any sense? Yeah, I'm waiting for it to be legal all over America. I'm going to buy it in bulk and go down to Mexico and start selling it, man. That's why we can't have Trump build that wall. He's going to fuck up my whole business plan, man. You know, I don't know that much about pot, man. I don't smoke it that often, man. The only thing I know is there's 3 types, right? There's indica, sativa, and hybrid, right? Yeah, which all sound like models of cars that I can't afford to drive. Yeah, the sativa's like $350 a month. Fuck. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen if you get high tonight, right? Worst thing ever happened when I got high? Almost ordered Cheez-Its in bulk off of Amazon.com. Through my Alexa, of course, right? Luckily, I was so high, I was talking to a Yankee Candle the entire time. Saved like $350. It was beautiful, man. So yeah, smoke up, drink up, have a good time, man. Because I always say this about rockers, man. We're the last people on earth who are not politically correct. Am I right about that? Come on. We're not PC rockers, right? Right? We're not woke. We wake and bake. That's what we do, right? Goddamn right. Yeah, we're not politically correct. We don't walk around calling like Def Leppard, hearing impaired leopard. You know, Nashville pussy's not Nashville female reproductive organs. You know, it's not great white privilege. I just toured with Nashville Pussy. Remember those guys, Nashville Pussy? Yeah. I love them because not only a great rock band, but they have not one, but 2 female rockers in the band, and chicks who rock are sexy. Am I right about that? Come on. I remember the first female band I ever got into. I didn't know who they were. They were just so hot on the front cover of their CD. I took it home, didn't even listen to it. Masturbated for 2 weeks straight. Until I realized it was the first Poison album. And then I only masturbated to it once in a while after that, so. You know what I'm saying, sir, right? It's like, you could work for Buckingham Palace, this guy. He's like, you're gonna get me funny, man. Oh, yeah, it was fun. I love touring with Nashville Pussy, man. We had a good time. We were touring up. Anybody from Canada in here tonight? Canadians? Good to see. Yeah, we were out on the road together. We had a good time, man. I'm telling you, Nashville Pussy, they're from Atlanta, Georgia. They used to be known as the Georgia Pussies. But then people started confusing them with the original Georgia Pussies, R.E.M. My mom wrote that joke. My mom, I get my sense of humor from my mom. I remember I told her, hey mom, I'm going out on tour. She goes, who are you going out with? I go, Nashville Pussy. Without missing a beat, she goes, I didn't even know Billy Ray Cyrus was still performing. Mom is cool. Yeah. I also toured with Zach Wilde this past summer. I met some of you guys who were at the shows, man. I fucking love Zach, man. Remember when Zach joined Ozzy in 1987?
Yes.
Remember how blonde and beautiful he was back then?
Yes.
You see him now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like a chick that I would like take to the high school prom, right? Now he looks like a guy that would abduct a chick from the high school prom, right? But Zach is so much fun to tour with because we just play pranks on each other all the time, right? Like one time he got off the tour bus, I hit his guitar, so when he came back he was all panicked and we laughed at him. But he got me back hard the next day. I woke up in the morning, he had shoved a Buzz Lightyear action figure into my anal cavity. Yeah, and then they called me Buzz Tight Rear for the rest of the tour. And you guys know Zach will do anything for a laugh. You know he once didn't shower for 77 days. Oh, yeah. No, it's true. He must have stunk worse than a Coldplay album.
Yeah.
77 days, man. Zach avoids showers like a suicide bomber at TSA, okay? That's where you fuckers draw the line?
No shit. What'd they say?
And Zach's a hairy motherfucker too, right? Yeah, we didn't have bumps on the bus. Everyone just slept in his fucking beard, man. But not the roadies, they slept in his pubes. And after 77 days. I know, I don't paint a pretty picture, but we had a good time. It was cool, man. Yeah, but thank God all these bands are still on the road, man, because we end up losing our bands over the years. They retire, right? Like Kiss is on the end of the road tour. Where's my Kiss fans in the house? Yeah! It's the same three people who smoke weed. I don't know what's going on here. We get high and we go see Kiss on their fourth farewell tour, at least, right?
Damn straight.
Now, I love Kiss, but let's be honest. Should a band at Kiss's age really be singing songs like Christine 16 at this point in their career? They should be singing about women their own age, like Mildred 73. By the way, Christine 16, Jeffrey Epstein's favorite song.
Love it.
Not anymore. See, a lot of people go, Tom, you can't mix rock and comedy. I say, bullshit. Rock and comedy go hand in hand, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like Courtney Love and Crazy, you know what I'm talking about?
Straight.
Some of the funniest people in the world are rock musicians, right? Alice Cooper, you ever see him in an interview? Always a great funny story, right? You're laughing the whole time through, and at the end, killer punchline that'll knock you dead every time, right? He's kind of like the Bill Cosby of metal, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, no.
All right, without the roofies and the bad sweaters, but you know what I'm saying. Ozzy Osbourne, right? Still hilarious to this day. And by the way, get well, Ozzy, right? Yeah. Wishing Ozzy to get well. The king of one-liners. He's like the Rodney Dangerfield of heavy metal, isn't he?
Sure.
That's what he had to go into rehab a few years ago, and the guy was interviewing him. He goes, "You have anything to say to Sharon before you go in?" And he goes, "Yeah, I guess tell her, Mama, I'm not coming home." I like bands that have a sense of humor, right? I love that shit. How about the band Gwar? You guys know the band Gwar? Gwar wears monster costumes on stage. And during the show, they take chainsaws and decapitate each other, and blood squirts all over the audience, right? Yeah, you've been there, right? They have a human meat grinder. They throw people in there. The guts squirt all over the audience. Then they take out a giant penis and they masturbate it on the crowd. I don't know why I was looking at you for that part, sir.
Sorry.
Like, if you ever saw Celine Dion in Vegas, same show. So I went down to South Carolina. I had family down there, and Gwar was playing in town. So I went down there. I'm in the front row. I'm getting splattered with blood the whole time. My flight's at 8 a.m. the next day. I get back to my hotel room 3 in the morning. I'm covered in blood. I'm like, I better take a shower. So shower down, get on my flight. I just make it. I'm sitting in my seat, and I peek over to my left. I see this woman kind of looking over at me. I'm like, all right. She's checking me out. Cool. I look over again a few minutes later. Now she's staring at me. I'm like, I'm going to join the Mile High Club here tonight. Nice. Right? Now I got the nerve to talk to her. I look over again. She's got a look on her face like, imagine Gary Busey getting an enema. And I look down and I still have blood splatter all over the back of my arms. Right? And my sneakers are still covered in blood. So you know what she's thinking, right? That I just pulled an OJ and I'm trying to flee the scene of the crime, right? But now I'm looking at her, I didn't know what to do, so I just looked right in her eyes and I went, shh.
Perfect.
I'm not allowed on United Airlines anymore, but it was totally worth it.
They don't like me.
Gotta have a good time with our bands, because Gene Simmons said in the last year, rock is dead. Do you think that's true? Fuck Gene. There's probably some people on this boat who have fucked Gene Simmons, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
He's like the Will Chamberlain of metal, man. Yeah. But no, look, I know what he was talking about, but here's the thing. What bums me out is sometimes I believe it's true. Like, they took that metal show off the air. That's bullshit, right? Yeah. But I will say, people go, what happened to the show? I go, well, here's the deal. They took VH1 Classic off the air completely. So you got to give us credit. We know how to get a show canceled, man. Not only does the whole series go off the air, we take down the fucking network with us, too, man. People go, why can't you bring it back? I go, it's 2019. Times are a little different right now. People have different tastes in TV. You know what's a hit show now? On Netflix, there's a show called Tidying Up with Marie Kondo.
What?
Yeah, it's a little Japanese woman, doesn't speak a word of English. She comes to your house and she cleans it. That's a hit show in 2019. So I say, how about me, Jim, and Eddie? We'll learn Japanese. We'll come to your house. We'll clean it, but we're bringing fucking Megadeth, Testament, Anthrax, and everybody on this fucking boat with us, and we'll talk about Black Sabbath for an hour. How about that? Yeah. And Eddie will give you a happy ending. He's good like that. Black Sabbath. Where's my Black Sabbath fans besides every single person in here? They're why we're here right now. They created heavy metal. There's no fucking question about that. And if you don't think that's true, there's a Miley Cyrus concert in your future, okay? Because Sabbath created it, man. My favorite. What's your favorite album by Sabbath? Yell it out. Cool, mine too. Awesome. My favorite is Volume 4. I love that album. They're all brilliant, but Volume 4 is my favorite. You know why? Because they recorded that in 1972. They spent $75,000 in cocaine making that album. And that was just for Ozzy. Put it this way, Manuel Noriega bought cocaine off of Black Sabbath in the 70s. That album's 42 minutes long. They were so gacked up, they recorded the whole thing in 11 minutes. So I hope someday, thanks to you guys watching our show for 14 seasons, we'll be able to bring it back again, man. I hope we can, yeah. Because we were on a small network. A lot of people go, you were on VH1. No, we were on VH1 Classic. We were way up the fucking dial, man. Like, you got carpal tunnel syndrome trying to find our fucking network, man. But once you got there, you guys stayed there with us, and we appreciate it, man. I'll tell you, our show was so far up the dial, they didn't even air us in high definition. Yeah, people are like, what's up with that? I'm like, we're three middle-aged white guys wearing concert shirts. Don't need to see that too clearly. It's like watching porn in HD, you know what I mean? Stretch marks and open sores. Don't need to see that too clearly either. All right, we got a lot of porn people over on the left there. That's good. Thank you. No matter who you love, man, it's just whoever has the best time on stage. That's the people we love the most. Like, whether you love them or you hate them, Sammy Hagar still, every time you see him on stage, is having the best time of his life. 70 years old, still can't drive 55. I can't drive 55 either unless I blow into that little plastic tube the police installed on my steering wheel a few months ago. All right, also porn and fucking DUIs over here. This is cool, all right. Because bands like to write about cars, fast cars and shit. Like Quiet Riot has that song, Slick Black Cadillac, man. I love that song, yeah. Now, I don't have a Slick Black Cadillac, but I do have a sporty Ford Fusion. Yeah, which is way better on gas, but a really shitty song title. Love the bands that have fun on stage. How about Ted Nugent, Uncle Ted? I say Uncle Ted for president 2020. He's written the greatest love songs of all time, right? Wango Tango, Yank Me, Crank Me, My Love Is Like a Tire Iron. He's like the Bob Dylan of pussy, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, let's see Bono get away with writing a song called Wang Dang Sweet Poontang, okay? I'll tell you the one time comedy and rock did not mix was, a lot of you guys have probably been to the festival in America called Rock on the Range in Ohio. It's now called Sonic Temple. And we did a roast at Rock on the Range for the singer Corey Taylor from Slipknot and Stone Sour, who's a great guy, yeah. Great sense of humor. But the guy they hired to be the roast master had no idea that he was going to be an easy target. And that person was Sebastian Bach. Who's a great singer and still out performing, but he had no idea that he was going to get destroyed at this roast. Yeah, and we've all seen the roast, right? You get your balls busted. If you're on the stage, you're fair game, right? So, like, I was there. Like, I told Scott Ian from Anthrax he looked like the Travelocity gnome. And I wanted to put him in my garden for the summer. He didn't get mad. I told Corey Taylor his neck was so thick if he swallowed a corn on the cob sideways, nobody would notice. Didn't get mad. But now it's Sebastian's turn. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't even tell the worst joke about Sebastian. My buddy Craig Gass, comedian, went up. He goes, Sebastian, it's great to see you here. You're aging really well. You look like the rotting corpse of Farrah Fawcett. Brutal line, but it's a roast. You gotta take it, right? Yeah, then Jim Florentine from That Metal Show came up. He's like, Sebastian, I remember when you first started in Skid Row, you used to go on the Howard Stern show and you would tie your penis in a knot. If you could tie your lips in a knot, you'd still be in Skid Row right now. So now Sebastian's steaming, right? Now it's my turn. I go up, I go, oh, I follow Sebastian on Twitter. It's a lot of fun. He tweets about his girlfriend every 3 seconds. Oh, I love you so much, sweetheart. Oh, I love you so much, pumpkin lips. I said, dude, it's a good thing you have a big dick because you have no fucking balls anymore. Oh, man. I look out of the corner of my eye and I see something hurtling at me through space. Oh, shit. And something hits my shoulder and I get this warm feeling all over myself. Like, you ever get blackout drunk and piss yourself accidentally, dude? What about on purpose? That would be weird, wouldn't it? You don't drink, good for you, man. Dude threw a fucking hot coffee at me. And the only reason I was kind of pissed is I was trying to cut down on caffeine that month. He stormed out pissed off. The rest of us all went out, got drunk, and had a good time. I smelled like hazelnut, and they called me slave to the coffee grind for the rest of the night. So. Good times, man. So yeah, laugh it up and have fun, man. I tell you, man, we get hung up on the different genres, man. Like, I've seen a lot of you guys on the Monsters of Rock cruise. I've seen you at other things. We know we like thrash metal. We're all on the boat because we like that, but we like different kinds of metal too, right? So whether you like hair metal, doom metal, stoner metal, thrash metal, death metal, black metal, Norwegian, church burning, symphonic, gender fluid, country and western metal. Just enjoy it, man. Because I'll tell you this, I don't even care. I love the band Winger. That's right. I'll say it right here on the Megadeth cruise. You know why? Because they had a hit song called She's Only 17. When you could write a song about being a pedophile, that's a crazy fucking band right there. Come on, Kip Winger is the original R. Kelly. That's all I'm saying. Oh, yes, he did. Let's not be politically correct, because that's the problem. I get to come up here and say this crazy shit. You can't say this at your job, right? You can't say this stuff. But we got into this thing where everything you say gets you in trouble because people take it literally. I went to get a cup of coffee today. I said to the woman behind the counter, hey, can I get a small black? She handed me Kevin Hart. And he fit right in the cup, too, man. That guy's adorable. You gotta watch everything you say, right? You can't take you can't. He's out of here, all right? She got picked on the Monsters of Rock cruise. This guy's out. He has no idea what a dick I am. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there, darling. I apologize. I didn't see you from over here. I apologize. She was with us the last time too. I appreciate you. All right. Give it up for the security that's doing a good job on the board here. Lights are, I apologize. Lights are my face. So yeah, everything you say, people take it literally, right? You can't take a left turn anymore. Like you can't take an illegal left turn anymore. You got to take an undocumented left turn now, right? You can't wear a wife beater t-shirt anymore. You gotta I done told her one shirt now. Can't have a disabled car on the side of the road. You have to have a differently challenged car on the side of the road. Like everything, like you can't say illegal alien, right? That's you can't do. You gotta say undocumented alien, right? As if the offensive word is illegal. I think the offensive word is alien. No matter where you're from, you come to this country, you're still a human being, right? Let's say a spaceship landed on the pool deck tonight, right before overkill. We all ran out there and the ram came down and they started coming down. We wouldn't be like, holy shit, look, it's Mexicans from outer space. So just enjoy yourself. Who's getting laid tonight? Who's getting laid? Come on. It's the same 3 people on every question. We're gonna get high, we're gonna see Guar, and we're gonna get laid. Have fun. It's weird. It's weird. I'm 53, man. I'm single. It's weird. It's fun. And was this an offer? Okay, we can end the set early. No problem. But it's fun and kind of interesting dating now in the modern age, man. Because I've never done the dating apps or anything, and if you do, that's cool, man. But I never did that. But here's the thing: when you go on a date, people will look you up on the internet before they go out with you. Yeah, they want to make sure you don't have any shady shit in your past. So I went out with this woman recently, and she goes, I just wanted to let you know, I Googled you before the date. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I got nothing to hide. Plus I pay a company to wipe all that shit off the internet anyway. She's like, well, you probably Googled me to make sure that I wasn't a serial killer. I'm like, I'm 53 years old. I've been dating for 35 years. Most of the thrill I'm getting out of this date is the fact that I might be out with a serial killer. She had crazy eyes. I'm like, either have the best sex of my life or I'm going to be on Forensic Files next week. I'll call you. I didn't buy the internet package, unfortunately, so I cock-blocked myself. I went on a date with this woman in New York City recently, man, and we're walking down the road, and I was telling her the story about how I almost drowned when I was a kid. And at the end of the story, I go, I guess it just wasn't my time to go. And just as I said that, a New York City bus missed hitting me by about 6 inches. I was like, holy shit. She goes, oh my God, are you all right? I go, yeah, I'm fine. She goes, you realize what just happened? I go, yeah, I just blew the best punchline I would ever have in my entire life. Can you imagine the last thing I say is, it just wasn't my time to go and I get mowed down by a city bus? I'd be the most famous comedian in the whole world, right? I can see the headline, comedian Don Jamieson dies from his own irony. She's like, no, you almost died tonight. I go, so what? Us comics, we struggle every day to find the perfect punchline. Now I gotta live the rest of my life knowing my death will never be as hilarious as it would have been right at that moment, man. I don't know, I don't have any kids. You guys got kids out there? Children, yeah? Got a couple kids, yeah? How many kids you got? You got 3? You got them with you?
Hell no. Oh.
No? All right, she's answering for you, apparently. 3 kids, God bless. That's cool. I think I'd be a good father. I really do, man. But then I start thinking about some of the people who are fathers, like, Woody Allen's a father. Alec Baldwin's a father. Rosie O'Donnell.
She's a father. She's a father. She's a mother.
You guys have a weird fucking line. I'm gonna tell you that, man. I bonded with my dad actually over sports, man. My dad wasn't a big big music guy, man, but we bonded over sports, which is kind of cool. But I played Little League, and my dad was the coach one year, which was kind of cool because I always had to ride to and from practice in the games. But it was kind of bad too, because like on the way to practice, it would be great. I'd be like, Dad, man, we're gonna kick the team's ass this weekend. And be like, yes, we are, son. That's cool. But on the way home, we rode in fucking silence. Because my dad pitched batting practice, and he did the same thing every time. Anybody else on the team got up to bat, he would lob the ball slowly over the center of the plate, like so slow, like Stevie Wonder could hit a home run off my dad, okay? When I got up to bat, he became the second coming of Roger Clemens. He threw a 97-mile-an-hour fastball straight down, not down the middle of the plate, in the same place, right in my lower back. hit me I took so many balls off my ass, it was like I was doing prison time when I was 13. But that was to toughen me up, right? You used to be able to do back then, right? You can't do it now. God forbid you even touch a teenager the wrong way. You're either the worst parent in the world or you're Kevin Spacey.
That was good! That was good!
I still have girlfriends to this day ask me why I have a Rawlings tramp stamp back there, man. I'm telling you. But I got my dad back. You know why? Because I went to college. My dad was blue collar. He fucking climbed telephone poles for a living, man. Every day he worked overtime for 4 years to put me through college. 4 years, Rutgers University graduate right here. That's right, yeah! And he paid for it. And then I became a comedian. And I hope I'm working all that overtime toughened you up, Dad. Because my dad was a guy's guy, meat and potatoes, man. I remember when I told my dad, hey, Dad, I became a vegetarian. He goes, I knew you were gay. I go, yeah, with all those balls bouncing off my ass, what'd you expect? See, I wish that we could go back to the, we're so politically correct. Like, you can't even say men and women anymore. You gotta say, like, gender fluid now, right? What is that gender fluid? We don't know what that is, right, sir? You know what I mean? The only gender fluid I know comes from a penis or a vagina, okay?
That's gender fluid.
Oh, I got a little gender fluid in your eye. I apologize for that. I'm gonna get you some warm water, otherwise it's gonna stick shut. Yeah, because I remember, back in the old days, you used to like to have that animal attraction. Remember that? You had an animal attraction with somebody, and you go fucking have wild sex with them and shit. Like, that's why I watch like Nat Geo and shit. Like, I like watching animals have sex in the wild, right? You ever see gorillas have sex in the wild, bro? It's fucking amazing, man. Right? Like the guy gorilla sees like a chick gorilla hanging out by a tree over there. He walks over, he picks a few flies off of her. You know, he bites her face a little, starts jacking it in front of her, you know what I mean? Then he flings her around and starts doing her Kong style from behind. There's no dates, there's no asking for permission. It's like Hollywood, you know what I mean? Gorillas are the Harvey Weinstein of the wild, that's all I'm saying. Alright, where do we go after that? I don't know. There's nowhere to go after that, but alright, well, cool. I'm glad you guys came out tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out. Having a good time with you guys. So like I said, man, get out there, support the bands that you love, and thanks for coming and having a few laughs with us. Give it up for Eddie as well, Eddie Trump, doing a good job. And we're gonna do what, Joe?
When are we gonna roast Eddie Trump?
We should roast Eddie Trump, absolutely, man.
We need a big spit.
You think we should? Yeah, that'd be cool, man.